Hello and welcome to this new video. In this video, we will discuss about one of the new features in version 8.1, the selection pane. The new selection pane is a GL widget with three quick selection options: select multiple corners, smart select faces, and select surface. Let's look at each of these options in detail. Until version 8.0, if we had to perform a wrap or copy or move, the workflow was to first select a group, add the faces to the group, and then perform the operation. From version 8.1, we have improvised to add another workflow where the user could directly select the faces using the select multiple corners in selection pane and directly perform operations like copy, wrap, and move, etc. When the multiple corner option is selected, the faces are grouped to a transitory corner group called select, which can be accessed under groups section. For example, in the airfoil case, you can group all the outer edges and execute wrap on the fly without using the group section. However, for certain operations like transform, nest, etc., you will still have to group the faces to a corner group because these operations take dedicated corner groups as input. The second button in the widget is a smart selection. This lists out only external faces as face groups, which are evaluated based on certain topological rules. The user can now choose one face group or select multiple of them and do operations. This option helps the user to select the needed face groups faster, removes a lot of rotation and grouping operations, prevents errors in the selection process. When the checkbox is enabled, the corresponding faces would be highlighted in the graphics. We will now look into how it works on a simple topology. When the user selects the smart selection, the face groups are evaluated and displayed as a list. We can see 6 face groups created in this case. Each side of the cube is represented as a face group. Let's select the face group which depict half sphere shape and perform wrap operation. You might have noticed the reduction in the workflow compared to the previous one. The faces group to the select corner group using the selection buttons can also be copied to any one of the 9 corner groups.
Switch on the corner group C3 and click Add Multiple Corners button and click on the select group to copy the faces from select to C3.
The select corner group is a temporary corner group which will be reset every time you switch on the button in the selection pane. That is, the faces group in the select corner group will be removed. The last option in the GL widget is the select surface option. This can also be called as pick current surface. Clicking on the select surface option turns all the visible surfaces to gray in color with the gray border depicting the patches. The user moves the cursor and click on the gray surface which he or she wants to select to make it current. The current surface is a surface represented in sea blue color on which all the surface related operations are executed. Other ways of selection that we had previously, like the right click to make a surface current or scroll through the surfaces, are retained. This brings us to the end of the video. If you have any questions on the steps or any comments, feel free to leave it below. Keep yourself updated on our new features and developments by following us on LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook. The social media links can be found in the description. Thank you for watching. Before we close, if you like this video, leave us a like and subscribe to the channel for new videos.